I'm in negotiations. Well, I mean, we're probably all in negotiations every single day with, our romantic partner or our, where we're having lunch or, uh, doing deals. But like, help me understand the illusion of control.
Well, the secret to gaining the upper hand in a negotiation is giving the other side the illusion of control. Now, that starts with asking what and how questions. What do you want me to do? How do you want to proceed? If I say to you, how do you want to proceed? What have you got in mind? You're going to start laying stuff out for me. You're going to feel in control. When you say something that I really like, I'm going to go, brilliant. Secret to negotiation is letting the other side have your way.
Mm-hmm.
I get you talking, and I gently just either say, how's it going to work if I don't like it? And you think of something else. And I get you to throw ideas out until you land on my answers. Mm-hmm. And then I go like, holy cow, you are so smart. That was brilliant.
Yeah, great idea.
Why didn't I think of that?
Right.
Which you're going to feel great about it, plus you're going to implement.
Okay, so let's back into that then, sort of the pre-prep to do that. If that's me and that's what I want to do, do I come to the negotiation already prepped and ready with what I want to do, my non-negotiables, my break-evens? Like, do I have all that planned out, set in stone?
Well, a lot of people do, and that's really bad prep.
Okay.
Because think of a negotiation time when you entered into a negotiation when you weren't holding anything back. They knew your budget, and if they didn't know your budget, you told them your budget.
Right.
They knew your deadlines, and if they didn't know your deadlines, you told them your deadlines.
Right.
You told them your mortgage payments.
Yeah.
You told them all the pressures you were under. When did that happen? Never.
Right.
Those are all the things you're holding back.
Right.
What are your deadlines? What are your pressures? What are your mortgage payments? What's your desire for it?
Yeah.
What's your appetite? What's driving you? Is anything driving you to the table? Are you on a fishing expedition?
Right.
Lots of fishing expeditions. That's called trying to get free consulting.
Mm-hmm.
And point to the fact you're holding all of that back. Now, that's a massive amount of important information that I, as your counterpart, do not have. I can't be sure of what I want because I know you're holding back important information, because I am too.
Yeah. I mean, you say it out loud and it makes sense, and I'm nodding like, yeah, of course you're holding back. But I don't know how everyone else feels in here, but like, maybe I'm just too trusting sometimes, or I come into a negotiation most of the time thinking that, man, I assume people are like me. Like, they're just going to be honest and forthright and say, I either can do that or I can't do that,
Even at that point, there's stuff going on with you that matter to me, but you don't know it matters.
For example?
There's innocuous information. Young lady that was learning the Black Swan method several years ago here in LA, she learned mirroring.
Okay.
She's doing an independent film. She's talking to this woman about funding her film here in Los Angeles. And just through the course of the conversation and her just letting it go where it goes, out of the blue, she finds out this woman owns a castle in France.
Okay.
That changes everything.
Serendipitous.
There's another movie deal here.
Yeah.
This is not for this movie, but this is a setting for another movie I've been thinking about. If you own a castle in France, we don't need dollars from you. All you got to do is give us access to the castle.
Yeah.
Now, she's got no way of knowing that going into the conversation.
Right.
How often are you in a conversation with somebody in LA where you say, oh, by the way, do you own a castle in France? What are the chances you got a castle in France? Yeah. No, that's innocuous. The woman, she said, well, I'm being approached for money. She must want funding. There's no way that this castle I own in France is going to make any difference to her.
Yes.
This is innocuous information. Also, besides what you're holding back, there's also stuff that we just don't know matter. And that's why detecting deception is like one of the biggest ruses in the business world. Because like if I was teaching body language, detecting deception, everybody in the business world wants to get training on reading body language so I know when somebody's lying.
Right.
But to lie, you have to know it's important. Then you hide it, and then you have a tell. You look down, your eyes get big, your breathing changes, whatever your tell is. But you have to know it's important. Again, the castle in France, there's no tell there.
Right.
Because she doesn't know it's important.
Right. She doesn't have context, yeah.
So detecting deception is a fool's errand.
Yeah.
And you'll spend a lot of time, and if you're the best at detecting deception in the world, you're still going to miss all of the stuff the other side just didn't know was important.
I mean, we were just sitting back, you know, chopping it up, reminiscing about the good old days and all that. You know, tracking my roots, where I came from and where I'm going. But like I say, man, always said it. It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. The dangling carrot, it hang from the rear view. Your dreams in the past ain't nowhere near you. Backseat drivers got nothing but 2 cents. Shotgun riders too biased, they all liars. I should get an A for effort, I'm too tired. But I'm never giving up, that's why I'm kinda admired. Role model, like it or not, I gotta play it. Sugarcoat the rhyme sometimes, but still say